私の留守中、何も問題はなかったか？
はい、一切問題はありません。
もし嘘だったら
誰が嘘ついてるんだ。後日奴らの資料をお持ちします。奴らを極悪とおっしゃいましたが、私から見ればただのクソガキです。
監視長に対してなんつう態度を。
あいつがああなのはいつものことだ。
こんなに長く話せたのは初めてだ。次は下の名前で呼んでくれないだろうか。
Hey guys, it's Sugar Happy, and welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to see some anime where the main character surprises everyone with his power. So let's dive into the video without wasting any more time. Coming at number 10 list we have Kakai Sensen. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at April 2015, having 24 episodes, and the genres are comedy, action, superpower, and supernatural. After a breach between Earth and the Netherworld opens up over New York, humans and creatures from other dimensions become trapped in an impenetrable bubble that surrounds the city. Forced to coexist in a new city known as Salem's Lot, the shaky peace between humanity and the Netherworld creatures is protected by an underground group of superhumans known as Libra. When a case of mistaken identity brings not-so-ordinary delivery boy Leonardo Watch face to face with this group, he joins their ranks, hoping to help prevent the destruction of the world by a group of monsters and madmen led by the powerful being known as the King of Despair. Coming at number 9 list we have Black Cat. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at October 2005, having 23 episodes, and the genres are sci-fi, adventure, comedy, and superpower. An organization known to the dark side of the world as Kronos claims to desire world peace, employing the top 13 assassins in the world known as Erasers. They each have a weapon customized to fit their style, all made of Orchilium ore, the strongest material available on Earth. Number 13, Train Heartnet, codenamed Black Cat, is the most famous and reserved of the 13 Kronos members. But in the light of a tragic event, he has come to question his path in life. Together with Sven Volfield, a struggling bounty hunter, and a living weapon named Eve, Train takes up a job as a bounty hunter, all the while running from the other Erasers and Creed Diskineth, a crazed man who wants him to join the Apostles of the Stars. Coming at number 8 list we have Cheating Craft. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at October 2016, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, and school. University exams are one of the most influential factors in one's early life. Depending on the results, a fantastic high class, honorable life may await you, or, on the other end of the spectrum, you may be left with only leftovers. In this type of battlefield atmosphere, students are always doing their best to evolve and survive. Learning types are students who have studied hard their whole lives and legitimately memorized everything they have studied, while cheating types are those who, as the name suggests, only manage to climb the educational ladder by cheating. Though sometimes they must cooperate with each other, there is a great rivalry between the two types. How will the hero, Mume, a C-type, followed by the heroine, Kui, an L-type, struggle in those tests? Now a new battle, one beyond imagination, is about to begin. Coming in number 7 list we have Punchline. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at April 2015, having 12 episodes, and the genres are comedy, ecchi, sci-fi, superpower, and supernatural. After escaping a bus hijacking with the help of a masked superhero, Strange Juice, Yuta Uetsu finds his soul separated from his body and in the care of a preserved cat spirit, Chiranosuke. As a spirit, Yuta wanders around his residence, the Korai house, aiming to regain his body and observe the other residents. Maika Daiotsu, a genius inventor, Mikatan Nargino, a cheerful idol, Ito Hikotani, a shut-in NEET, and Rabara Chichibu, a spiritual medium. After catching a glimpse of Narugo's undergarments, Chiranosuke reveals to Yuta that he becomes exceptionally stronger upon seeing panties. However, if he sees another pair while he is still a spirit, his power will cause an asteroid to crash into Earth, ending the world and killing his friends. Yuta, as he unravels the mysteries surrounding Korai House, its residents, and a villainous organization attempting to end the world. Will Yuta be able to save everyone, or will the ever-present threat of panties result in their doom? Coming in number 6 list we have Monster Strike. This anime has been subbed, premiered at October 2015, having 74 episodes, and the genres are action, game, and fantasy. Ren Homura has just moved back to his hometown of Kiminohara, but he isn't able to remember much about the time he spent there, other than vague flashbacks. When he retrieves his cell phone, which he had sent to a shop for repairs, he finds that a mysterious game titled Monster Strike has been installed on it. Unaware of its purpose or how it even got there, Ren decides to open it, an action that will change his life forever, as he finds himself suddenly attacked by a strange man. Now trapped on the roof of his school, which strangely has been designated as a stage, Ren is shocked to see the man summon a realistic monster from the game, one that is more than capable of inflicting damage on a human. His only chance of getting out of the situation alive is by summoning the dragon Oregon, who tells Ren that he will crush the opposing monster for him. Coming in our final list we have Armed Blue Gunvolt. This anime has only been subbed, premiered at February 2017, having 1 episode, and the genres are action, sci-fi, and superpower. It is the near future, and among humankind exists adepts, people who possess extraordinary abilities known as septimal powers. The existence of these adepts have caused widespread chaos around the world. But in the nation of Japan, order and peace is maintained by a large conglomerate known as the Sumaguri Group. This would prove to be a temporary peace, granted to the citizens of Japan by the sacrifice of countless adepts. On the surface, the Sumagari Group appears to be a rather normal, clean company. Below the surface, Sumagari captures adepts, holds them against their will, and performs inhumane scientific experiments on them. Coming from foreigners we have Roku no Yusha. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at July 2015, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, fantasy, magic, and mystery. Legend says, when the evil god awakens from the deepest of darkness, the god of fate will summon 6 braves and grant them with the power to save the world. Adlet, who claims to be the strongest on the face of the earth, is chosen as one of the brave 6 flowers, and sets out on a battle to prevent the resurrection of the evil god. The two as they embark upon their destined journey to fight the demon god, intending to meet up with their fellow heroes at a small temple outside of the land of the Howling Demons, the Fiend's domain. However, when they finally unite, 7 heroes are present, and soon, the others begin to suspect Adlet to be a fraud. Now on the run, Adlet must utilize his unique skill set and wit in a fight for his life to identify which member of the group is the true imposter, before it's too late. Coming in with 3 lists you have Tsukugo Momo. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at April 2017, having 24 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, ecchi, school, seinen, and supernatural. Kazuya Kagami's most treasured possession in the world is the obi left to him by his late mother. The scent of cherry blossoms fused into it helps him through his day, but he never expects it to save his life. Becoming a beautiful kimono-clad girl who calls herself an artifact spirit. Her name is Kiriha, Tsukumogami of the Sash, who naturally moves in with him, as he is her owner. Throw in Chisato, his bespectacled friend, an overprotective older sister who wants to take baths with him, a busty priestess, a seductive sorceress named Kokuyura, and Kazuya's life has just gotten a lot more interesting. Coming with 2 lists you have Our Last Crusade, or The Rise of the New World. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at July 2020, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, military, romance, and fantasy. A force known as astral power permeates throughout the world, wielded by astral mages. Fearing its destructive power, the Empire persecuted those who showed their abilities. The tormented mages then founded the Nebulous Sovereignty to flee from their oppressors. Since then, the 2 nations have been in bitter conflict. The war is still going strong for more than a century. After committing the great crime of freeing an imprisoned witch, the talented knight, Isuka, is sentenced to prison. A year later, the Empire leadership suddenly decides to set him free, with the condition that he hunts down a fearsome mage known as the Ice Calamity Witch. Hoping to end the war, Isuka agrees. As Isuka and Alice both yearn for a crusade that will turn the world into one without struggle, woe, or pain. The strings of fate tie them even closer together, creating a bond that goes beyond something fabricated by mere coincidence. And finally, coming in our 1 list we have Nanbaka. This anime has been dubbed, premiered at October 2016, having 13 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, and drama. Nanba is the world's most formidable prison, built to incarcerate criminals who are too slippery to stay in ordinary confinement. The The 4 inmates who occupy cell 13 are particularly cunning on that behalf. Having escaped every other prison with a perfect success rate, there is Jungo, a specialist in locks who has spent the majority of his life in prison, Uno, a gambler with great intuition, Nico, an otaku whose body reacts strangely to drugs, and Rock, a bruiser with a love for food. The daily shenanigans of the 4 prisoners always cause trouble for the building supervisor, Hajime Sugoroko, who desperately tries to prevent them from breaking out of Namba. Sparkle-filled exploits of these prisoners and their guards, from 3 square meals a day to sports festivals. Prison life in Nanba isn't actually that bad, and it's the closest these 4 have to a home. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all for today. Please, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.